Today's finally the day that I start recording our journey from zero to very fair and realistic valuation of $1 billion for our startup. And our startup is called DexHunter. It's a Dex aggregator in Cardano. What we do is we find you the best rates for your DeFi trades. I should have started it 3 months ago when we actually launched the product. I really wanted to record, what features we're building, why, and all the decision making behind it. But I was too busy to do so, and now I finally am, semi-free to at least start. So better late than never. And today I want to focus on one feature in particularly that is coming soon, which is DCA. And let me show you what it does. So imagine that you really like some token, for example, Snack, which is very popular right now, and you would really like to, you're the person that doesn't really like to look at the charts because once they go up, it's very nice, but for example, sometimes they don't really go only up, right? They also go down. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like to, go all the way down 90% to only come back after, then, DCA is probably for you. So what it does is basically you set it once, and then every interval it executes the trades automatically for you. So if you want to buy $100 each day of Snack, you can do it now on Cardano. Let me show you how it works. So here's our DCA window. It's very simple. Let me hide the chart for now, so that's make more clear. So that's it. It's only one input, one interval, and one length. And what you can do is, for example, I want to buy 100 ADA worth of Snack each day, right? And you just put 100, and you have a little helper window that explains you what happens, right? So buy 100 ADA every day for 1 day. Now what you can do is you can change the interval, right? For example, you don't want it every day, you like it every week or every minute. And then what you can also change is you can change the amount of times you do that. So for example, this will execute 100 ADA buy every minute for 1 minute. But for example, what if you want to do it 10 times, right? You can set it here. And this changes as well. So buy 100 ADA every minute for 10 minutes. And you can execute it 10 times. All right, so anyway, let's try to do that. Let's try to buy 100 is too much. Let's try to buy 10 ADA every minute for 3 minutes. Let's click create and sign the transaction. All right, and there you go. DCA creates success. And what happens then? Once you go to the order history, you'll see the ongoing DCA. And right now it's pending creation. But here you can basically see all the information you just did. So total is 30 ADA, the interval minutely, so every minute, and left is 38 as well. That's why it didn't start yet, so the total will be the same amount as left. And here you can see a little bit more info, is that every minute, times remaining free, and execution in 1 minute. So it's 56 seconds. So now we just wait and hope it works. This DCA function we have been building for a month. We really underestimated the amount of effort it takes to build the DCA. We thought it will be easier than it actually is. And DCA smart contract is really one of the hardest things we've ever written. And it's sort of the first of its kind to execute trades automatically. You set it once and it executes trades with interval automatically. And it's the first DCA on Cardano. So of course we did face a lot of challenges too. But let's wait for it to complete setup. I think the chain loads right now is 92%, so the transactions take a bit. So the good thing about DCA, how we did that, is that you not only can DCA in, but you can also DCA out. So for example, if you were to sell, for example, Hunt, you can also do that. You can sell every minute and then, sit. I want to do it 5 times. Not enough balance with this one, but for example, 4 times. No, actually. Oh, there you go. So now it's created. So there you go, DCA is created, and since the interval is 1 minute, we should be seeing the trades go. So I don't want to bore you guys because the chain is quite loaded right now, but once it starts going, it should be quite straightforward. But let me set meanwhile the second DCA for Hunt. Let me show you how to sell as well. So for example, I want to sell 10 Hunt 3 times every minute. So let's create a second one. There you go. orders. See, now it's pending. And this next started actually executing. See, so it changed to left 28. That means the transaction have been created, and now we just have to wait for it to show up in the history. There you go. So it finally showed up. It took a while because the chain is loaded. So there you go. So you can see the execution changed. So it's only 2 cycles left and left 28 because it does 10 ADA each time. You can see the transaction. This should resolve soon. Again, I think the batteries are overloaded now as well, so it's going to take a bit. So that's all it does. You can buy and sell the assets, Cardano native tokens for ADA and with ADA. And I think it's going to be a great feature. It's going to simplify the life a lot for a lot of people, because again, not everybody has enough time to track charts, and as they say, time in the market's better than timing the market. But I'm not sure it applies for all the crypto, but regardless, I think it's a very convenient feature, and I'm very excited to see people using it. So yeah, till next time.